the #9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Sun Devils move, kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Bunch formation for these receivers. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Punts it out of the air. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Williams.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And he's got it inside the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Lets it fly. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Moss. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. This is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. To the air, it's Levin. That's caught. It's Udom.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. open downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Wants to throw on first down. The quick out. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo. To the air on first down. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into that, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Handoff from the gun. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Looking to throw at Simpson. Quickly to the tight end. He'll get a fresh set it down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Unloads quickly. There he goes.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block and run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Wants to go up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it! Touchdown, Crimson Tide! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Levitt. Complete to the left. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Looking downfield on first down. just a little off. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Going up top again. Fires to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Three straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He fires a bullet to the right. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Wide open spaces. Turning it on. Gives him the big stiff arm. Touchdown tie. All that way to the end and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Sends it downfield. Snags it down the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Sun Devils are in the hurry-up.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must-score. But, man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Got a man. It's McClain. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Arizona State! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. get something going here late in the half. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Going deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels, not able to...
Kearney on the Jets. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense getting set for first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you can do a better job up front right there. That run was due from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clumped.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quarterback moving. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for a pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Time to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. These corners going to give these receivers some space. To the air, it's Simpson. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Bama! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Now improvising. On the move, he fires. Working that left side. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Arizona State.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a man by himself. It's a seam wide open. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Got it in the middle, it's Tyson. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Sun Devils headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Caught, close to the marker, it's Anderson. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime they were able to generate.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. You got to figure something out. You got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Levin. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going for the big play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. After making the interception, he sets up his offense by running it back to the 39.
Now, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
To the air on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Brown. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. Back to throw, it's Levin. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. And that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Fighting off the defender. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Great job by the defense not falling asleep on that play. Like, you're right there in that fringe area, this part of the field where offenses will get a little bit aggressive and try to throw the football because they kind of think the field shrinking is harder to run. Nice job staying on it, staying disciplined, and executing by this defense.
Looking to throw again. This time he's got his man. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Levin. A shot toward the end zone. And it was was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Some QBs see it right off the jump, believe what they see, and they go in and they go for it regardless. And I think right there, he knew where he wanted to go with the football, and he missed, but it looked like to me he was forcing it a little bit too much.
The Sun Devils have pushed it inside the 20. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Takes it from the gun on third down. Going for it all. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This drive will open from the 15. They'll move the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
We're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
From the gun, the ground game. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. So first down will open up the final period. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it along the sideline. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll go with the quick touch pass. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
And the defense had that one sniffed out from the start. But look at this. The offense back on the ball, going with some tempo. This defense has got to communicate fast and get lined up.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll line up for a second down play. Lost to throw again. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone. And I love the vision right here by the cornerback. Seeing the quarterback the whole way. Breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that quarterback.
Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go-bucks against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, what an awesome game. This is exactly, guys, we were talking to coaches. They knew it would come down to the last minute. It would be competitive. And how about that? The offense coming through, tying this football game, well, an extra point away from tying this football game up. And now, 2-minute drill on the other side. Who can execute? Who can make a big play down this stretch? Maybe get on the field, get a field goal. We got a good finish coming.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. To throw, it's Simpson. Steps away to find some room. On the run, deep down the right side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Running free. Lots of running room.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
They just flip the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
They'll leave it with him. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Score score is deadlocked, and the clock is winding down. Wide receiver going in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Levin. It's complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
To the air on second down. This time he's got it.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Got a man. It's Moss. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Slings it downfield. Got his man. And the Sun Devils moving quickly to the line. Last chance coming up. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And I think you got to feel comfortable now. You shot your shot. You went for it. You went for the win. Now, I think you tie this game. And you try to win this thing in overtime. I know you wanted the touchdown. You're so close. But with this little bit of time left, kick that thing and tie the ball game.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Levin. Fires to the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the final drive of the game comes up empty. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two.